people.
My name is Pedro Rice. The students in my class call me Channel 6, and I'm about to read a story, and I'm from Washington, Irving.
All right, that story's coming up.
That was the student reporter at Washington Irving Elementary School, and we think she is going places. She wanted to help us introduce this sweet story. It's National Reading Day, and RTV6's Lauren Casey has more from a very special book drive that's extremely close to our hearts here at the station.
If you give a child a book,
Where do we look around?
you're giving them a ticket to a magical land where the wild things are, or on the Polar Express.
Why do Chase and Rocky Road?
They may take a journey back in time or have a dream about the future. If you give a child a book, you can open their world to new opportunities for their futures.
There's always a great need for books. Our families don't have a lot of money. The impact of literacy on their future is tremendous.
This is the Washington Irving Elementary School, part of Indianapolis Public Schools, located in the Holy Cross neighborhood on the Near East Side.
We serve a diverse population of students. A lot of our students come from shelters.
Teresa Rozzi is a school librarian. She tells me they operate a food and clothing pantry out of the school. Many of their families are having a hard enough time providing basic needs, and so buying books for the home isn't always a possibility.
They just need to have that practice so that they get comfortable in reading, so that they're excited about reading.
Fourth grade reading teacher Tiffany Deegan is working to make reading exciting for her students.
When I pull them back for small groups after we do our whole group instruction, we do a lot of talking about the books that we're reading, and we read some things together, and they like to share their reactions, and then they can then recommend books that they've read.
And because we want to ignite the spark of reading in these young kids, RTV6 is donating not one, not two, or three, but 4 books to these kids here at Washington Irving.
And today we have the fun job of helping these kids pick out their very own books. For some of them, these are the first books they'll ever have at home. And once the students check out their books, the teachers will get to pick out books to use in their classrooms to help inspire the next generation of bookworms and eager learners.
I'm just overwhelmed by the generosity of WRTV and Scripps to, provide this opportunity for our students.
Lauren Casey, RTV6.
This is truly such an amazing event to be a part of today. Mark and I were there later this afternoon and got to hang out with all those kids, help them pick out books, and like Lauren said, a lot of these kids, was their first book, and then they were asking, what do I do with it?
That's right. You read it, right?
You
and
read
so
it?
what's exciting is that every kid in that school will take home 4 books. And they were just so excited. And it was great to talk with them. It was great to have them show us why they picked the books they picked there.
I can remember as a kid, you get a brand new book. It's the smell of the book.
Oh, yeah.
It's the color of the book, and then the bookmark.
Right.
And hopefully they'll go home and mom and dad will be reading with them. So that's one of the joys
Actually,
of parenting.
I will give a shout out to a lot of those kids. They came in there, and since they got 4 options, they were saying, well, I'm going to pick out 2 for my cousin or my sister.
My sister, yeah. They were very generous
so that
kids,
was so
too.
sweet to hear as well.
They'll be trading books once they've read theirs. All right, let's